Delia, it's changed, hasn't it?
My whole life, yes.
Well, what's different right now?
It's warm.
Oh, there is. He didn't. No, he's got cows over there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he got rid of them all. I heard him hollering them. They're still there. Well, anyway, what conditions have changed, honey?
You put a fencing around this area over here.
I did put up a fence. Yep, I did.
More grass.
Yeah. We're gonna let them have a little more grass over here, and I'm stalling over here because of I kind of seeded that into some brome, and I'm trying to postpone putting them over that direction. So the cattle are here. Here you go. It's time to let them into here. See if I can do this without getting shocked.
Which is the side? Is the camera? That's high.
Yeah, that's that's the camera. So watch yourself. These are hot. I can step over this much. Let me go turn this off now.
They're looking at you.
Yeah, it's time. The idea being is, I think we're gonna let them into here during the day a little bit, and then they're primarily going to be in this zone in here for night. The concern is the heifers and cows across the way, that the bull is going to be too excited, and we don't want him rushing through the fence. But let me go open this up. It's been what since they've been in here? This is 3 weeks.
At least.
So it's been 3 weeks. I think it's about a week per section that I put them in. So it's had a chance to come back for 3 weeks, so that's good. Better than nothing. It looks better. They have, and then we kind of doubled their size. I wish I could give them everything, but it being winter time, it's not going to come back as easy as it once did. So
it got down to the like 37, 38 last night. Here Oreo's trying to follow. They're not sure what's going on. Here she comes. Oreo's the leader usually.
Come on, dummies.
The bull is always the last one.
All the way. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, boy.
Oreo! Lilybeth, come on. There they come. They're coming. They're running after you now.
I wish the boy would come.
Hey, girls.
You may want to. I'll come on.
You want me to put the other? Want me to put the other one on?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, hold it up high. There you go. Let me come on in here for a second.
Come on, girls. Come on through.
All right. I won't turn it on yet because he's still over there.
Come on, girls. Come on, Oreo.
They're like, oh.
That's going to be a pain to turn it on and off when it's in the middle of the field.
It's a real pain. Is either, I got an idea. If I unhook it over there, turn it on, and then I can reach around over there and turn it back on. You follow what I mean? I think that's what I'm going to do. Here. They're enjoying this here.
Yeah, they got grass there.
Yeah,
why do I need to go over there?
And he's sitting there like, well, how the hell did everybody do that? That's a mystery.
They must be magical.
It must be magic.
He's a ding dong. That's what he is. Look at him, just standing over.
I don't really want to turn it on yet until he gets over, because I got to rehook up them wires.
Come on, you.
Come on, bull.
You want me to go get a few nuggets?
Oh, hey, there's an idea. That'll get him. Yeah, turn it off and go get some nuggets.
Broke the circuit. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Yep. Look who's coming to visit. There's one right there in the corner. Was it on?
Now it's on.
Okay, talk.
I think you were doing a lot of filming over there without it being on, but anyway. No, I think this is one of the things we didn't want to do here was have wanted it to look a little nice, right? It's our home, it's our farmstead, whatever you want to call it, and I know Delia, you had concerns over not having everything so-called fenced in and whatever, but this is a lot of grass here, and I've mowed it multiple times this year. Now that's actually a little over an acre there, folks, and that now there's trees and stuff like that, which takes away from the acreage, so we didn't have a full acre of grass per se. But this gives us a 4th paddock here. This gives us another one. Now, at night when I do, we'll kind of coax the cattle to go over there. We'll throw a bale of hay or something on that side, and I really don't want to leave them in this area kind of unsupervised. Not that there's been a problem, but there's a lot more temptation at this location because of the heifers there and the cows. It's nothing against them, but they are in and out of heat right now because they're having calves. So as they get, I don't know how many days after calving they can actually cycle, but the point is that they are cycling, and we've already proved that by him breaking in. So that being said, we have our 3-strand fence. I'll feel a lot better at night. I'll go ahead and I'll just get them into that we'll call it the winter feeding zone, the hard winter feeding zone, in the gate and all that. So the other thing is, come on over here. You say, I kind of made this pasture here. You can see how content they are all of a sudden, aren't they? I mean, they finally got some green grass and all of that. So now I have a 4th paddock. So they've already gone a week. And I think the other pasture, the paddock there, isn't looking too bad. In that, just beyond that. So this has never been grazed here, not since the horses were here. But the other side is by having this post here, I can actually take these wires here and kind of take them back so that for the daily in and outs of normal farm life, there's an egret.
I saw something white land. Yeah.
In the hay.
I'm surprised.
You don't see many egrets.
They usually like water, so I'm surprised they're landing over there.
Yeah. Well, they were in our pond.
Right.
I'll bet you're gonna here. Watch. He's gonna fly over our high tunnel here in a second. I think he's working that way, unless he's eating on your. There he goes. See him flying
there
over
he
the
is.
High tunnel.
There he is.
Yeah.
I said
not an egret.
I've seen it in our
heron, but
I've seen them in a pond.
He was landed in our pond the other day, and I spooked him. I didn't realize it.
He went.
There he
goes. He's turning around. I was gonna say he decided not to, but he's turning around.
Yeah, ain't that nice? So the next thing I can do here, going back to this working deal, is obviously we don't want to go into our pasture all the time. Well, this will actually hook back onto the barbed wire that direction and get out of the way when I'm not even working the cattle in this pasture. Notice how I use my gloves? Was not going to use my hands. I've already done that before. But I wish this was taller grass. I thought if I'd have known I was really going to do this, I probably wouldn't have done it. But this is kind of my future site right in here for our
chickens.
Our chicken and hay and ATV storage, and maybe even if I get it big enough, even put a tractor in here, and get some, put the planter inside. I'd really like to get the planter covered, but anyway, all the above. But
and the wood chipper and
get some space there and things like that. But look at how much more content by getting them on some fresh green grass out here. It's just going to make them going to make them stronger, better, and
they're not giving you the evil eye all day long.
No, they're not giving you the evil eye. They love me. Anyway, so Delia, let's head on up here. Let's walk up here. What did we do last night?
We put covers.
Well, number one, it's getting cold, ain't it?
It was cold. What did it go down to? 37?
Well, 38's what I saw this morning, I think. But
no, this morning I saw 37.
37.
Yep.
You're right. That's a.
But we put covers on a few things. I think the covers blew off the celery.
It did. Or either that or the possum got in it.
And the issue with the celery is that it actually is the opposite of other crops. They actually bolt
Yeah, go ahead.
They actually bolt when it's 40 degrees or slightly lower, and then they'll freeze at 32.
Yeah, it's, you know, you think of you know, like lettuce bolts when it gets hot. Onions bolt when it gets hot. Everything bolts when it gets hot. Lettuce is when it drops below 40, it wants to bolt.
The celery.
Correct. Yes, correct. Thank you for fixing.
But it looks like the wind, the slight wind that we had, blew it off.
Yeah, blew it off. They're all right. Nothing froze. We were just doing it to prevent it, to keep them a little warmer so they wouldn't bolt. All right, I'm gonna crank this down, but this is yeah, we did. But we came in here, didn't film it, but we were concerned. Yeah, it's nice and toasty in here, not too hot. But we covered several of the rows. This row here, again, it had leaf mold awful bad, and I said, well, I just don't want to.
Feels good in here.
It does feel, yeah, it's getting warm though. Why don't you do this one here first, Delia? Seeing how that you walk right down, and she's going to go ahead, and we kind of did that one right down the middle. And we're just going to leave these in here for probably in a week we'll have another event. So, but just trying to keep our plants alive as long as we can.
I've got these close, don't pull so quickly.
Okay. You got it? All right. Everyone's alive. They get water. All right. I'm going to continue on over here.
Let me pick pins first.
Well, I was going to grab pins.
Huh?
I was going to grab pins.
No, let me do it.
I think you're being a little bit over. No. I can see the pins.
Do it.
I can see them. I can literally see the pins.
You can come over here and pull this up.
I'll do that then. But I can see the pins. That's not a big challenge. They're right here. You did a good job pinning them though. This is done all in the dark. I'm very talented. Got more hands than I need. Yeah, this one I did. All right. I'll let you do it. I'll go and pull this other one over. Well, Delia here, we're getting squirrel corn, aren't we?
Yep.
And this is an heirloom variety that a friend of ours is allowing us to take to you guys. So anyway, we're gonna go in here. I got my backpack, and I'm gonna get a bunch of corn, and Delia's gonna take it out of the husk, and we got potato sacks in the back seat, and we'll start doing that. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get us some squirrel corn to take to farmer's market. Okay, let me get in here, and I'm just gonna kind of, what's that? Did you fart in it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Make sure there is an ear in it. You know, when I was a kid, we had a piece of ground that was too, what's the right phrase? It was too steep, too hilly. So we were forced to, we bring a small tractor and a wagon. Got some cane in there, I see that. And but anyway, we'd bring a wagon down, and we would husk the corn. Kind of takes me back to those days there. Look at the height of that cane. Yep. Yeah, that's yours almost at my height. He said it was awfully tall corn, and he wasn't kidding. I mean, there's the ears. I mean, I have this on my chest right now, but boy, that's I'm not going to break any records. Those guys could really take the corn out. And you know, there was nothing left on the ground in those days. Absolutely no waste. They got it all. All right, so I got one basket here. See how many ears we got. And it's drying down. Because these are I was telling Delia, because these are cross-pollinating, look at how some of these got different colors on them. And that'll make a real fancy squirrel corn in the bag, won't it? But anyway, yeah, and I think we ought to go ahead. I mean, these, we'll go ahead and take off. Look at the size of it. Really nice. Yeah, but I think we ought to leave the reds on for a fall decor. The husks. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know. That was my thought when I was out there. So like this. Maybe cut that off. There you go. See? There you go. It's not your cup of tea, is it?
No. We did that last year. We didn't sell too many of them.
Yeah, but we sold some. Anyway, so I'm going to leave the red. If I can keep the husk on them.
This one's been chewed up too much.
Yeah, we had to. Is the bottom okay that we could cut that off? Yeah, break the bottom off. There we go. We can do that as a bag fill. The rest go back to the deer. Anyway, so the red ones, you're going to keep the decorative ones, would you? And of course, you'll remove that. But no, we got some corn there. Let me go get some more. But
there's mosquitoes out here.
You got mosquitoes?
Yeah.
If there's anything I know as a New Jersey resident moving to Kansas, will become a mosquito bait. Look at this setup here she's got, folks. Look at this. You ought to be an outfitter with a mule train. Look at this. She's doing double D's and all that. So a double D knot. Not that kind of a double D. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Double D. What are you talking about?
Anyway, so there we go. All right, so taking off the high tunnel. We got a great big old spider there. Get off of there. I don't know what kind of spider you. Get out of there. There you go. He's off. Get off. There he is. He's going. He's right there. Roll it up, Delia.
Fold that open again.
Hold it. I'm going to go that way.
No, fold it open.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I took her down.
Show them strawberries. You got
Here.
strawberries.
Is it sweet? Bite it. Bite it. It's not quite there yet,
Not
but
quite there, but
yeah. How often do you get?
it's semi-sweet, so it would be sweet when it's totally ripe. We've got lots of them.
Yeah, I got several of them out here, ain't we?
Mm-hmm. A whole bunch over there.
Yeah. That was a little treat that can't be beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we thought, why did we used to leave them on, Delia? What was our purpose of the leaving the shade cloth on?
To leave it on is because when it gets windy, that rattles a lot more.
And
that
just
will keep
and it help hold it down.
Right.
That was our theory. Then we had the year in January of what happened.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We got some snow, but it wasn't.
It was an icy snow.
It wasn't heavy.
And it got hung up in that.
The weave.
We got a video showing us trying to get it off.
We're with the brooms trying to.
Without a doubt, last year we had a heavy snow and our high tunnel had no problem shedding the snow.
I removed them.
I told her to move them, but no, actually she did.
You told me.
I told her to do it. I says, woman, We're not going to be fighting this again. No, anyway.
And which was good because we did get that one.
We got
16 inches.
We got 16 inches, and no problem with that. We are having to patch a little bit in the back corner. Remember, we get these 20 to 50 mile an hour gusts, even more, and it gets whipping this. But you can see how much tighter the high tunnel is now that we're at about 40 degrees. Because the plastic will shrink up, you know. That's why you don't want to put this on when it's 80 degrees, because it'll stretch too much. You want to put it on when it's about 60, 70 degrees. That way that it's about the perfect tension when it gets cold out, because this plastic will shrink up. It will tighten up, which will help you with the wind. So anyway, but yeah, I'm glad we got that. We got one more high tunnel to go, which is a lot easier. Again. Yeah, the old helicopters are really busy today. Really, really busy. This is the second batch of helicopters that's coming through here. So they're following 125th, basically, is the path they're going. So if you like these types of videos, do us a favor, hit that like and subscribe. Come grow with us.